I'm spilling all the secrets. Watch the gossip flow. My cup's overflowing. Got the world as a no. When I drop the T, it's like a fire ignites. True serve hot, taking my game to new heights. Pour it out, let the drama unfold. Drop the T, yeah, that's my mission. Yeah, watch it spill. I'm the one with the vision. Yeah, life in my veins. Keep the vibes alive. When I drop the T, that's when we fly. Whispers in the dark, I'm the voice in your head. Yeah. Telling all the stories that the scared never said. Got the crowd hype. When I talk, they all lean, cause I'm that hype. Machine, know what I mean. Hold your cups high, feel that energy rise. Yeah, that's my mission. Yeah. Watch it spill. I'm the one with the vision. Yeah. Like a lot of days, keep the vibes alive. When I drop the T, that's when we fly. So let it spill and let the world see. Yeah. When I'm on the track, I'm setting you free.
Hello, 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 my tea drops and tea sippers. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? I decided to come on a little earlier than usual. Y'all know I'll pop in here and there. So I wanted to come in and talk to y'all about something that I've been hearing on these here internet streets. So y'all see the title. Claressa Shields thinks that we are biased, the content creators, the media, because she said that we're not going after Cardi B, who is still married to Offset and had a baby by Stefon Diggs. We're not going after Lotto and 21 Savage, which Lotto is pregnant, and I think she had the baby by 21 Savage, which is a married man. So we got two different scenarios. So I'm going to ask you guys, I'm going to do a poll. Do you think Claressa and Papoose are the same as Cardi B and Lotto? Do you think the content creators are being biased towards her? Yes. Papoose is still married to Remy Ma. There's no divorce papers at all. We've checked. Okay. Cardi B's situation is she has filed for a divorce. She's trying to divorce Stefon Diggs. But, excuse me, not Stefon Diggs, Offset, but Offset wants half of her royalties. He wants half of the money from her commercials that she does. Her promo, any sponsorships that she's doing, he wants half of that money. Also, he wants some of the properties that he didn't pay for, and he allegedly wants alimony. If he doesn't get, and also he wants his taxes paid. So if he can't get that, he's not going to agree to the divorce. He will not agree to the divorce. So that's one scenario. Second scenario, Lotto and 21 Savage. Lotto is correct. She is pregnant by 21 Savage, allegedly. We don't know that for sure. That's what's being said. 21 Savage is married to his wife that he has 2 kids by, And he has another child by another woman, which is the baby mama that he's not married to. His scenario is he needed to marry Kiana, his best friend, to get a green card. Allegedly, Kiana knows about Lotto, but they still have not got a divorce. Now, I don't know how long you have to stay married when you have a green card. If somebody knows, let me know in the chat. Or do you think that with Claressa, things are different with her? For instance, Lotto is not parading around town with 21 Savage. Now, we have never seen Lotto really with 21 Savage. People have spotted them out the country, and 21 Savage was there, and Lotto was there, but they weren't hugged up all over each other or doing anything like that. Do y'all think that makes a difference? The rumors are that they go together and that she's pregnant by him, but they have never came out publicly and say that they are together. She has not come out publicly and said that 21 Savage is the father of her child. But there are speculations, but there's no hardcore proof. Does that make a difference? Does it make a difference that Cardi B and Offset are still married, but Cardi B refuses to pay the taxes, give her some of her properties, give him some of her royalties, and give him half of her sponsorships and brand deals? Does that make a difference? Or are the content creators and the media being biased towards her and Papoose relationship? Some people say the reason that Papoose and Remy haven't got a divorce because he wants half of custody. And Remy Ma is not going to let the golden child be around Claressa because she's apparently unhinged. Allegedly. So, what do y'all think? Let me know what y'all think. Hey, DeSilva. Hey, honey, how you doing? You said Claressa is the one doing the interviews with Remy's husband, talking about their situation when she should be quiet. I agree with that. I agree. If anyone wants to become a content creator, DeSilva is the person to go to get training. She has trained me. She has trained T-Talk with Your Girl. I will put her email information in my description box. I think it's in there, but I'm going to double check. But if it's not in there, I will put it in there. Also, she is a content creator for DeSilva's podcast. So please go follow her. She does really, really, really great content. And she is an excellent trainer. If you're thinking about starting your YouTube channel, it doesn't have to be about reality. She will train you with whatever you want to do on your YouTube channel. So, after Silva, if you want to, you can put your information in the description box in the chat, or I can direct them to my description box. Either or we can do both. So yes, if you're thinking about becoming a content creator, DeSilva is where you want to be at. So it doesn't have to be you reacting about things that's going on you in the media. Whatever you want to do, she can train you to do that. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, DeSilva. Now, so that's what we're going to be talking about over here. And I want to hear you guys' opinion. You guys, we can agree to disagree, and that's okay. We are not all going to have the same opinion. You could feel one way about Cardi B and Offset situation. You can feel another way about Lotto and 21 Savage situation. If there's a situation, because like I said, I've never seen Lotto and 21 Savage parading around. I have not. Now, we have spotted them in the same places, but I've never seen them hugged up anywhere. They say she's pregnant by him, but she has not said it, or he has not said that they're having a baby together. Now, if they have, send me the information, and I will talk about them too. But is there bias here? Now, each one of these scenarios are different, and there are different circumstances surrounded around all this. Does it make it right? No, it does not make it right. But let's put this in here. Would it be right if they got a legal separation but are not fully divorced? Then would that be okay for you to date another person? If you have went to the court and got a legal separation from your husband or wife, is it okay to start dating people until y'all divorce is finalized? Just asking. Because Claressa says that we are biased. We are colorists. But we'll get to that. But we're going to talk about that. Also, I do want to throw this in here. I don't know if y'all have heard, y'all president has decided to give the January 6 people money for their pain and suffering. It's over $1 billion. He did not ask Congress or anybody. The men and women who were jailed during January 6th will be getting paid. What do y'all think about that? But the Black people can't even get reparation. But the January 6th people are able to get money for pain and suffering? I don't know. This is what it has come to, guys. This is what it has come to. Let's get those likes up, guys. Let me put my banners up here. There we go. All right. So, Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 on the screen. All things said are alleged in my very own opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to any of the music or any clips that you may see in my live. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Thank you, everyone, for coming over here on such short notice. Let me see who all is in here so I can say hello, hello, hello to everyone. Hello, Sonia, my mod and my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Linda Gamble, my mod. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for coming over here, getting my channel together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hit the like button on your way in, please, and thank you. Y'all know y'all can support the channel if y'all would like. Also, our goal is to try to get 5 either a super chat, super sticker, or a cash app. Hello, Tater Bowl. Hit the like button. The people in the bushes and in the chat, hit the like button. Makita, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Daphne, my tea sipper. Hello, honey. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Kendra. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Aries, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Let's see here. Hello, Raymel, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. I am doing great. How's everyone else doing? Hello, Gina. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Audrey. Hello, Linnell. Hello, De Silva. Aries said, Oh, Clarence, you don't want Cardi on your ass. You won't make it. Sure won't. But I decided to come out here and just we can talk about it. We can talk about it. Some people are saying Lotto had the baby. Okay. Some said Lotto ain't out here taking on talking on the internet. You got a point right there. Usually side pieces stay side pieces, they stay hidden. They don't be parading around here with the man. That's all I'm saying. Let's see here. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay. Lakita, now that she said no comparisons, Clarence tried to befriend Remy just to have her husband. You got a point right there. But y'all know what Clarissa's saying. She said those text messages are fake. She said all the text messages Remy put out here is fake. I know y'all heard that. She said those are not real. You said 21 Savage got married. They stated from the beginning for a green card. Their relationship is very open, so it's not hidden. So it must have been an arranged marriage. That's what they saying. But Claressa is saying that we are out here crucifying her for being with the love of her life. Claressa said, soon as she seen Papoose, it was love at first sight. She said Papoose was her soulmate. They were meant to be together. Okay. Hey, I ain't heard that. You said it was love at first sight. That's your soulmate. Y'all was meant to be together. Okay. That's what we're going with. You said Claressa is out in the open with Papoose. Right. If this is my thing, guys. Out of sight, out of mind. If Claressa would not get out here on this internet, parading up and down the street, marching up and down the street, marching up and down this internet, parading up and down this internet, we wouldn't know. We wouldn't know about it. These side chick, side piece, 3-piece and a biscuit, they have got so bold. Oh, yes. They gonna make us accept them being with a married man. You gonna accept this relationship or else. He don't love his wife. He did for the kids. He got a green. He needed a green card. He can't divorce his wife because of financial reasons. But he is the love of my life. I knew it was love at first sight. They say. That's what they say. Now, Audrey, some people are saying it's settled, some people are saying it's not. But we have not got, it has not been put out here yet that they are divorced. Now, allegedly, they said Cardi B is legally separated from from Offset, but they have not finalized the divorce because Cardi refuses to give him half of her network. They're saying, let me know differently. But would that make a difference if Cardi is legally separated or no? Does it make a difference? If she's legally separated from Offset and the divorce has not went through because she will not give half of her estate, her network, would we say that's okay, or would you guys say that no, it's still wrong because she's married. I want to know what y'all think. We don't have to agree. Okay? I just want to know y'all opinion. Okay, honey, you said the difference is Claressa uses her relationship as a weapon. Are you saying she uses the relationship to get at Remy with it about it, or is she using it towards the internet or the media? What do you you said the weapon? Let me know what you mean by that. Thank you for coming to support the channel. I'll be over there in your bushes. I just don't say none. But thank you so much. I very much appreciate it. Okay. You said Claressa does way too much with the pregnancy and always saying it's called a divorce. Pap ain't going nowhere, and I hope his bum ass is about done with this mess with Claressa's psycho act. Look, I agree. Now I do think this. I don't think Claressa's well. I really think this internet is getting to Claressa, but I allegedly and for entertainment purposes, I think there's somebody putting a battery in her back, and this is just my opinion. I think Papoose has told Claressa, the more you're on the internet, the more you're going to be noticed, the more you're going to be talked about, the more you're going to go viral, the more money you're going to make. And I think he's doing that for his own selfish gain. Now, we know Papoose has not had a career. We know that. Anybody put out 5 or 6 albums, every money put out an album, and you still didn't go platinum, and you still didn't get a breakthrough, you still didn't get #1, you weren't on the charts, I think you should give it up. I think you should move into something else. So I don't think he understands the damage this is doing to our legacy and reputation. To me, rappers, singers, and then athletes, they are different. I know you probably could get away with this if you were a rapper going out here doing all this crazy stuff, maybe, but when you are an athlete, you are a 2-time gold Olympics winner. I don't think that this is right, because they look at Olympics gold winners like Simone Biles, Claressa Shields as role models for the upcoming young ladies, right? And you're not, this is just my personal opinion, you're not giving role models. You're not giving, you said you worked really hard to bring the women boxers to where they're getting close to getting paid the same amount as men. You want it to be where they're getting, what is it? 3 or 4 minute rounds or 5 minute rounds or whatever it is. You said you worked to do that. You said you want to show young girls that they can do anything they put their mind to. But my question is, and my only thing with that is, you're not doing that. You're not being a role model for young girls. Once you put something out here on this internet, it's on here forever. It's in the clouds. How are you being a role model to young ladies? You don't think these kids can read? You don't think these kids are on the internet? So how would you, as a 2-time Olympics gold medal winner, you're saying you're dedicated your life to women boxing? Papoose said that you are a mentor to young girls. And when he said that, I couldn't believe that came out of his mouth. So you think it's okay for you and Claressa to be together and you married? So what is that teaching young girls? That it's okay for you to befriend a woman and then go after their husband? So how is that helping young girls? I'm just asking a question. And I know Papoose knows better. Oh, he knows. I know when he was in with Remy, he had some morals, some type of dignity and respect for himself, because he would have never let Remy behave like he has let Claressa do out here on this internet and in public. He wouldn't let Remy do this. He wouldn't let Remy destroy her career. He wouldn't do it. And that's why, with my very own opinion, I don't think he loved Claressa. Because I don't even think he cared for her. Why do I say that? He knows that his marriage is tearing down her legacy, everything she built, by him still being married to Remy. So instead of him telling her, hey, let's just chill for a minute, let me get, some things situated, because I don't want this tarnishing your name, your career, your legacy. Right? Wouldn't that be the right thing to do? Let me fall back for a minute. Let me get this together over here. So I don't have you out here looking back. That would have been the best thing he could have did for her. The right thing. But instead of him doing this, he just lets her continue to destruct her, to self-destruct herself every day out here on this internet. Now, y'all know what I said. I think maybe some other people are involved. And y'all know what I said about how they have you out here doing all type of crazy shit so they can laugh to allegedly move you up. But that might be a problem for her because she slapped Alicia. Now that they probably second guessing themselves, like, hey, this is a loose cannon. We can't have her represent women's boxing, because it seems like she have an anger problem. She can't control herself. She can't conduct herself at public places. So that's probably, they probably just said, well, wait a minute. Let us fall back for a minute to see how this going to play. Just my opinion. She's just doing too much. She needs, take this for example, guys. Simone Bill. Y'all remember when she took maybe a couple years off from gymnastics? Why did she do that? Because of her mental health. Things were going on with her with the internet and all kinds of stuff. She took 2 or 3 years off to get her mental health together. She came out here and said mental health is real. If you need to, as a professional, to take time off and get your mental health in check. She didn't hide it. She did what she needed to do for a brand. And now she's back stronger than ever. And I do think that Claressa should follow suit. Go sit down in somebody's chair. Go lay down on somebody's couch. Let them know you need to stay there for a couple hours and get everything out. Then after you do that, go to anger management. Go every day. Sit around a lot of other people, like in a AAA meeting, but this is anger management. Sit there with other people. Talk about your anger issues. Talk about you mad about your childhood and you can't let it go. And see how they can help. but you got to do it. If you go get that help that you so much need, that we the people on the outside looking in can see that you need. You're holding on to what happened to you in your childhood, how your mama doing it. You're holding on with anger issues even from your mother and your father. Because I think you feel like they let you down. But you cannot take it out on weak people because of something that happened in your past, something that happened to your family. You just can't take that out on them. And you're looking for love in all the wrong places. You're looking for love and validation so hard, so much, that it's blinding you. You can't see what's out in front of you. You can't see that this man is making a complete fucking fool out of you. Now, it's okay to be in love. You know, you can't get the little butterflies in your stomach. It's okay to be like that. But for the right person who means you well, who wants to see you succeed and do well, wants to see you get to the other side. He wants to see you make it. He wants to see you with brand deals and sponsorships. But I don't think Papoose is a man for that. I just don't think it's him. Now, one thing I will say he did do for you. When you got with Papoose, things started going up for you. Because without Papoose, you didn't even know who you are. So shout out to Boxing Ego. He did a graph, a chart. And before Claressa got with Papoose, when she was on the internet, she was not likable. She didn't have that many followers, things like that. So when she got up with Papoose, her chart started moving up. And it happened in 2025, where she started moving up, getting more subscribers on different platforms. Once she got with Papoose, he broke it down. He did a whole chart on it. Whole chart. And it showed. When she got with Papoose, she started getting more recognition. She started getting noticed. So maybe she felt like she owned something. Allegedly. Let's go say allegedly here, y'all. But what I'm trying to figure out is that I'm seeing the same old games being played. When she tried to say Fred Sean had butted her, and if there wasn't no camera, she would have kept running with the story, right? And again, was the colors thing with Fred Sean because she's a little lighter than you, colorist. So then, are we going to keep using that? So when things don't go your way, right? Then we want to bring race into it. Color, hair texture. That's what it seems like to me. So you have different things, different scenarios that you use for different things. If you get out here in the media or the internet and do something really bad, you go to colorists. Oh, they are colorists. They don't like me because I'm a black girl or my hair texture. That's what you use. But then when you try to befriend somebody that's in higher up places and that can open doors for you, oh, then you go back to your story from when you was little, how you didn't have enough to eat, you didn't have a bed, you didn't have this, you didn't have that. And you suck, you bring people in. So are you going to keep using these tactics to get what you want? Because I think people are catching on. I do. Because I'm sure catching on. But I do personally think that Pap has put a battery in your back to get you to get out here on this internet, or the powers may be wanted him to be your handler and tell you what you needed to do to stay relevant, to be powerful. And I think that's what's going on here. That's my personal opinion. Now, I could be wrong, but this is just my personal opinion. You said Claressa was wrong by going in Remy's DM asking for fashion tips, then going for her husband while he was still in the home. Correct. Tanja, welcome. Pap abandoned his house and the welfare of the house that Remy has been paying for. Correct. Now, I think really Remy was letting him stay there. He sleep on the couch. But then when he fell asleep with his phones and with his phone in his hand, then all she had to do was start looking through the text messages. I already don't want you here. But then you talking to bees in my house? She's like, oh no, you got to go. Just saying. That's what I think. Anyways. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yes. Hello, Annie. You cleaning up, listening? Oh, thank you. Hey, Sonia. Okay, we could agree to disagree. Okay. So, what Claressa is saying is that we don't go after Lotto for messing with 21 Savage. Now we can debate. Even if 21 Savage does have a green card, is it still wrong that Lotto is with him allegedly and got pregnant by him? Even though some people say that his green card wife knows about all of this and she's cool with it. But still, I'm gonna give y'all my opinion. I have never publicly seen them out eating, holding hands, anything. Now, I have seen them in the vicinity of each other out of the country. They weren't holding hands. There was none of that. So how can I say, because people talk on the internet, how can we fully say that she goes with 21 Savage and the baby is his? What proof do we have? Claressa, what proof do we have that that's the case? Let's see 21 Savage and Lotto prancing all up and down this internet. Carrying on. Yeah, she's trying to bring celebrities in. Okay. Content creators, should I bring them in a mess? Okay. Now, okay, honey, let's talk about it. Okay, so when it first came out, I said Cardi is wrong. There is no way on God green up. Now I like Cardi. Now I do. So, but I'm giving you my opinion. I can't lie to y'all because I like Cardi. I have to tell y'all the truth. This is my opinion, what I think. So I can't lie to y'all. Right? I like Cardi, right? But I don't agree with her going and sleeping with her husband's favorite player, and then also having a baby by him. I don't rock with that, y'all. I don't. I do not. Because I've always prided myself on that, where I probably could count on, I'm 52 years old, I'm probably both of my hands, the people that I slept with. And this will go from uh, we'll just say high school to now, to I'm grown. I just don't do that. Now, I'm not saying other people can't do what they want to do, but I'm saying me. I'm going through a divorce. Would I talk to or sleep with somebody? No, no, man. Because I still have a contract with God and my husband still. Still have a contract. So it's God, me, and then the husband. So I don't want to put nobody, I wouldn't want to put nobody else in there. Right? Because me personally, I think when people break up or go through a divorce, they need to fall back. They need time to heal, get themselves together. But that's just me thinking out loud. I don't think that you should rush and jump back in a relationship or get rush and get married to somebody else, because you need time to sit back and think, where did things go wrong at? Where was I wrong at in the marriage? All right. What could I have done better? Right? Or did I stay too long? Am I at fault for some of what happened? And then I would need to know who I am like. What do I like now that I'm not married? Uh, because sometimes when you're married, like I told y'all before, you like stuff because your husband liked it, or you like stuff because your wife liked it. But who are you as a standalone person without your other half or significant other? You need to really sit back and evaluate yourself and say, well, hey, if I ever decide I want to get back in a relationship, did I learn anything from my marriage by being married? Or what are some of the things that, that I could do better? Or, but that's if you want to get back in a relationship. Nowadays, people want one and done. They get married and okay, they did that. They done with that. They don't want to be married no more. They don't even want to live with nobody no more. But personally, me, because I do like Cardi, I just I just don't have the gall, the nuts, the guts, whatever to do that. I never want to be so angry and be on demon time to say, hey, I know this his favorite, I know this is his friend, this is his favorite football player. I'm gonna go sleep with him and make him mad. I just don't have that in me. But I know some people do, and that's okay. I just don't have it. Cardi says she's been hurt time and time again by Stefon, right? And you got to remember, people stay married for different reasons. It can be financial, it can be kids, it can be properties, whatever, right? But I just don't agree with that. We would have had to meet and look. I would have told the lawyers to leave the room. And and if I was Cardi, me and Offset would have had to talk. And I would have told him, let's just keep it above. How many times did I give you to get yourself together? How many times did you cheat on me? How many other women been pregnant by you? Right? I gave you time to get yourself together. I've taken you back repeatedly, and you will be good for a little bit, and you're back doing the same thing. Was I a good wife and a good woman to you? Okay. Before any of this happened, have you ever caught me cheating on you? Have I been a good mother to our kids and also to our other kids? Offset gonna say yeah, because y'all know Cardi was a good mom to her kids and to his kids. So why, if you love me, why won't you let me go? Because you know you're not gonna treat me right. You know you're gonna be back cheating on me and everything else. Why can't we be good co-parents together and good friends? But let me go right now to heal myself. Right? We don't know what'll happen down the line. Maybe you've been grown up a little bit more and understand what you lost. But you know, I worked hard because I worked my ass off to get where I'm at. And now you think you deserve half because you went out here and broke up your family with the cheating, the gambling. So it's my fault. So to make me pay, you gonna have everything I worked my ass off for? Do you think that's right? If you ever love me, you and your kids, you will let me go. And who knows what will happen down the line once you grew up and got yourself together. That's what I would tell them. So we could end this right now. We could end all of this. If you need me to help you with something, let me help you, but don't force me to help you with your taxes. Don't force me to give you no properties. Now, just to make sure you have a home because you are the father of my kids, I will give you a property. And just because I do have the money, I can give you something on your taxes. But I'm going to need you to go ahead and sign those papers, sir. And who knows what would have happened. Just saying. That's just my take. But is Cardi wrong for going after him? Yes. 100%. Because men gonna be men, right? But you want to always keep yourself classy and a lady at all times. It's just my. Yeah, people I say, well, he did it. He's out here doing it. Yeah, he did. But that don't make you do it as a woman. Is Cardi wrong for having a baby? By Stefon Diggs, who was Offset's friend and favorite football player? Yes. Is she wrong now for continue to sleep with Stefon Diggs and do all the other stuff? Yes, she's 100% wrong. Now, we'll take a little bit further. Is she wrong if they're legally separated? Now, to my knowledge, because they are trying to get a divorce, they said Cardi put in for a legal separation. So would it still be wrong? It's still wrong to me because that was Offset's favorite football player. They have hung out together, and Offset considered him as associate, acquaintance, or friend. Now that's my take on it. It's still wrong. Now that could be different. Let me know what y'all think. No, it's not wrong because he did it to her. Whatever. Let me know what y'all think. My take on Lotto. Lotto, see, and this is what I'm going to tell y'all. I have not seen Lotto and 21 Savage together all up and down the internet, putting it all out in our face. Right? So I can't say that Lotto was wrong because I've never seen them together. But if she is doing it, she is wrong as hell too. She is wrong. She a side piece, side biscuit, side chick, horror. Yeah, indeed. But see, the difference is here with Claressa. Claressa puts it in her face. She making you accept that this is her man. And she wants us, we the people, to forget Papoose and Remy's marriage. And I will not do that. So there you go, Claressa. I've called out Cardi. I have called out Lotto. And I don't even know if Lotto and 21 Savage together because I've never seen them together. I've seen pictures, but they weren't hugged up on each other. He was a couple of feet away from her. But the paparazzi got a couple of pictures of them. They weren't hugged up, kissing, or standing by each other or with each other. So I can't say that. But if she is a side piece, side chick, horror, home wrecker, all of that. That's just my opinion. But I've never seen them together. So if she is doing that, she is wrong. party's wrong. But see, you is trying to be devilish and vindictive. That's what you're doing. And you don't want nobody to call out your bullshit because you know it's bullshit. You befriend this woman, and this is what the problem I have right here with Claressa. I don't like backdoor bees. You befriend this woman, ask her for hair tips, makeup tips, wardrobe, dressing tips, call on her birthday. Hey, sis, y'all call each other little sis, big sis. How's Pat doing? How's the golden child doing? But then all along you had bad intentions. You've been wanting my husband because you liked him ever since you seen him on Loving Hip Hop New York. So you really didn't want to be friends or acquaintance with me. It was all a ploy to get with my husband, even though I might not want him. But we were associates, acquaintance. You know we have a child together. You know we married. That's the type of backdoor shit I don't like. Underhanded shit I don't like. So you cannot be trusted to come to any parties, anybody's house, because we don't know what you're going to do. So how are you a role model for up and coming young ladies? That's why I have a problem with her. And then you're still out here just digging on in, letting this man destroy your whole career that you worked to get it out of the mud. For what? For what? Because when your legacy is gone, your career is done, is in the toilet, what can he do for you? What are he gonna do? You know what he gonna do? Go on. He gonna give his own stuff, his own walking papers, and hit it. And there you go. Your career is in the toilet. Your legacy is in shambles. Who knows? You might be in the padded fucking room. And do you think he's gonna stick around? No, ma'am. And by us coming out here talking to you, maybe thinking that you're gonna get a clue or something, you still ain't got a clue. I don't know if this is your first real relationship, the first relationship somebody ding you down. Or something. Because the way that you're carrying on, it's like you ain't never had a man. This your first love, your first boyfriend. Well, you're saying that this is love at first sight. So maybe, I don't know. But I'm sure this man is letting you really know that he does not really love you, and you're broke. He's gonna hit it. I don't hate Claressa, but I really wish he would quit letting Papoose lead her around with her eyes closed. I wish he would quit saying, "Oh, I do whatever Pap say. Whatever Pap say goes." And then this man had you sign an NDA. That's why you can't say Remy's name. So he's giving you all the signs that he still cares about his wife and their business. And I'm just trying to figure out, when are you going to get the drift here? He's still protecting his wife. So do that sound like somebody that loves you and want to marry you and have a baby with? Does that sound like that's somebody that really want to be with you? Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. But the colorist thing gets me. The fact that you say no one says anything to Lotto, Cardi, so you figure you're on their stats with it. You made it to celebrity. I don't think you're a celebrity. I think you're famous, but I don't think you're a celebrity. I don't think you're on Cardi B type of level. But I know you think you are, but you're not. I'm sorry that you feel that way. But I really wish you would stop using colors. I'm not light skinned. I'm brown skinned. I don't think I'm as dark as you. I don't think so. But I don't think this has anything to do with being a colorist. I just would wish for just one time that you would take accountability and apologize. You have never apologized to nobody. You have never took accountability for anything. It's always somebody else's fault except Chris's. Now, I will say this. And that's the question for Riss and y'all. Do everybody know that a boxer hands are registered like weapons, right? If you hit anyone outside of the ring, do you know you can get charges pressed against you, fines, and get sued? But I don't want to say that her coaches or her promotion team is dumb. They didn't tell her all this, because I don't think a person would be on this here Beyonce internet talking about she gonna start slapping people in the head if she knew that. Now, even if you get a good lawyer, Rissa, because that's what you said. Oh, I'm gonna be whooping butt, and I'm just gonna get me a good defense lawyer. With all of this evidence and information out here on the internet of you threatening people, I don't know how your lawyer gonna back that up. Just saying. Because you're the only one out here putting your hands on people. The only thing other people are saying is that you would a married man, because it's true. I know you don't like it, but it's the truth. What would you like us to say? I can't respect a woman that's with a married man and that backdoor women. I can't respect no woman like that. And I'm sorry if you think that we got paid. So another thing, Rissa. I'm gonna talk about it tonight. Who was paying who? Because I ain't got no paycheck. I ain't got one, and I need that money. Let me know who's paying, because I ain't got a paycheck yet. Just, let me know. But guys, I want to just come out here and talk about that. I just think it's, really bad. Let's take this out of it. Let's take this here. She said, if the shoe was on the other foot, right? She said this was Shadesha Green and Alicia Baumgartner. If it was the other way down, she had got knocked out in boxing and she had a brain bleed. Would we crucify Shadesha Green as she was doing the same thing to her? Laughing because she lost a fight and got knocked out. She said we would be doing the same thing to her, laughing and happy that she got knocked out. I said, that's a lie. That's a lie. I would never be laughing at anyone who got knocked out and unconscious and they don't know what's wrong with them. So I don't know what type of people you used to being around, but I'm not that type of person. If Shadesha would have did what you did, I would have gave her the same smoke. I'd have been over here on my channel talking about her like a dog. Yes, I would. If Franchantine would have did the same thing to you, or you would have head butted her or whatever, I would be talking about Franchon like a dog. If Franchon was with a married man, I'll be calling her out too. I don't care if you're Caucasian, black, red, purple, green, or brown. It just is what it is. I'm not a colorist. I love, but I love being black though. But I'm not a colorist. And that's why I think that you should do what Simone Bill did. Take a couple of years off. Go get the help that you need. And guys, there's nothing wrong with laying on somebody's couch, telling them your problems and getting help for it. Simone Bill did, and she told you she was going to do. She said, I need to step back a little bit away from gymnastics to get my mental health in check. No shame in that. Go ahead. But the question is, will Pap allow her to take off and go get the mental help that she needs? Allegedly. Would he let her do that? When AKA Lost Records let her do that? Will Salida let her do that to get her mental health in check? Let me know. Hey, C. Sands. Claressa was messing with Pat while he was living with his wife. We saw the text. She said the texts are fake. Now I refuse to even date a man that's legally separated. Okay. Let's get those likes up. Donald Trump is a fraud. Hey, Carol. Hey, Diane Scott. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, my tea sipper. Now let me know what y'all think. Claressa put her business out here on the internet. Okay. Linda, Claressa was stalking Papoose. Okay. Papoose is not in love with Claressa. We all know that. We know this man don't love her. But I don't understand why she can't see it. If Claressa don't go set her head down somewhere and regroup her life and stop lying and stop forcing. I think you meant their relationship on us, the people. Right, she making us accept this relationship. This is her fiance, and this is soon to be her baby daddy. He gonna be the pappy. You said yes, it do. Okay, Steve Stan says yes, it do. I'm legally separated, and my stranger husband has a girlfriend and child. Yes, it do. I'm legally separate. Okay, all right. I think she's wrong for getting pregnant. Legally, the baby is Offset's. Okay. Hey, Chanel Monet, my mod and my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Where you been at? Get at everybody. I'm at everybody. I'm no colorist, guys. Right is right and wrong is wrong. The only reason I don't talk about Lotto so much because, again, guys, I have no proof. I have not seen them hugged up. They not come out here publicly and said they together. Cardi B is dead wrong. I've said that repeatedly. Hey, that blind lady, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. All money is not good money. Good point, Linda. Media, the wife, work, life, and it's all televised. Right. She's talking about trying out for the 2028 Olympics. Oh, hell no. They need to come back and get the medals that she got. Guys, I'm going to look it up. When I come on live about 9:30 or 9:45, I got to see what is the, what do you call it? I know you have to have some type of, what is the code of conduct for people who hold those gold medals? What is the code of conduct for that? I got to figure that out. She proclaimed herself as a role model in a GWAT. We the people say so. Right. When you take vows under God, that's a whole nother ballgame. Simone Bill is not on the internet every day. And Simone Bill, she's a married woman. She's married to the Green Bay, one of the Green Bay Packer players. She's married. She ain't out here parading around with nobody damn husband. Just saying. They're going to make another movie about Claressa called two-time Olympic gold medalist Gold Psycho. I can't believe that. I never heard of her before she got with him. And when Remy mentioned her name, I Googled CS and said there is no way that Pap is with this stupid looking woman. I agree with you. Or Claressa is going to end up on Fatal Attractions for my man and Snap. Right. Because y'all got to understand, you got to kind of study Claressa a little bit. Claressa does not like to lose. She don't want to feel like people are going to make fun of her, laugh at her because she was bullied as a child. So you have to watch her. You got to really, really watch her because those type of people will snap. And she's already said it. Her cousins have said it. So if Papoose wanted to leave her, he gonna have to do it easy. He gonna have to let her down easy. Don't, because at that point, Claressa will feel she got nothing to lose. Because we already know that she already have tried to do that twice. Right? She did say in the video, hey Annie, that she would do anything to stay on top. And I believe her. You never heard of 21 Savage until they said she had the baby. Yeah, like I said, I can't because you don't never see them. We have never seen them together. They have not publicly come out here and said they had no baby. That man came out here and said he got Lotto pregnant. Lotto ain't said he got her pregnant. People are assuming. And you know when you assume stuff, you make an A out of yourself. He said you don't know them evil. You have to Google them. Okay, we got 41 likes, 54 in the chat. Let's get the likes up, guys. Make sure y'all liking the video and sharing the video. Hey, Shaquanda. To sleep with somebody that you barely know without a protection and get pregnant is insane. Especially with what's it? Stefon's body count. Stefon's body count with men and women. That's a big no. I said that, baby. I have said that. Now I know people don't want to hear that. Now there are allegations against him that he's allegedly and for entertainment purposes bisexual. If that's his choice, that's fine. I have no problem with that. But I think if you are a bisexual man that are sleeping with men and women, you should let the woman know that you're sleeping with, hey, just wanted to let you know I'm bisexual, that I sleep with men and women. So then that woman can make a choice with her body and to sleep with you unprotected, knowing that you told her that you are bisexual, that you sleep with men and women. Allegedly. Allegedly. Now, there are allegations against Stefon Diggs that he touched or did something with men. Men have came out allegedly and said they slept with him. Allegedly. Is that true? I don't know. I wasn't there. But I'm just trying to figure out why all these men are coming out saying they slept with him. And I'm just gonna tell you for me, it's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong. The way his body is set up and his butt, how like he looked like he got a BBL, it looked like maybe somebody been pumping him from the back. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong. I'm just saying allegedly. That's what it looks like. He wear these tight pants. He got a pom-pom on, you know, with his hands in there, from like one I used to have when I was a little girl. What are you out here with a pom-pom on? With your hands in there. I don't give a shit if it's I don't care if it's Chanel. I don't care. Why are you out here with these skin tight pants on, with your butt poked up in the back, with your shirt tucked in it, you know, tucked in your pants? That's not manly. And you come out here with skirts and culottes on, hot pants on, purses. I'm just me personally. If I was that, I wouldn't be into nobody like that. I don't care what fashion they come up with. Men, to me, do not supposed to have on skirts, culottes, hot pants, stretch pants, stirrup pants, pom-poms, purses. Just, I don't even want to hear about a man bag. No. Now, some people like that, that's fine. I'm just telling you my preference, but I don't like man purses. When did they get man purse, man bag? Now, if you got something like a book bag, a cross thing, you know, like them little Nike pouches, or what do we call them? Whatever we call those things. That's okay. You know, we out, you know, but just no. Mm-mm. And again, people will do all this weird stuff to go viral on the internet. And again, I'm gonna say what I said. The masses, the people in the back, the secret society will have you get on this fucking internet and make a fucking fool out of yourself. Excuse me, I'm trying not to cuss y'all. And make a fool out of yourself to keep climbing the ladder. I know y'all have heard it before, right? And so when I see people come out here just making a complete fool of themselves, then I start looking who was they handling. Because if you want to move up the ladder, as they say, they're gonna have you doing crazy stuff. And when I see people out here doing crazy stuff, I say, oh, okay, they must have got to them. And it's another thing that I do not like. And I've said it on my channel before. But I'll get into that with y'all. But I'm just saying, y'all. $8840. I thought I'd be talking like a grown-up with some sis, but that's shot. I respect everybody's opinion, and thank you. You know, I respect everybody's opinion. I don't get mad about stuff like that because that's your opinion. That's what my channel is for. If you feel like that, I'm okay with that. I can take constructive criticism. That's okay. Yeah, I think she's having a breakdown, but there is a battery in her back to keep her out here on this internet going viral to make that money. Because if Claressa's not fighting, she's unemployed. She's not making no money, right? So she has to do other things to keep money coming in. And the battery in the back is pumping her head up. And I know he knows she don't know no better. You know, older men try to mold younger women into how they want them to be, how they want them to behave and act. Just saying. Just saying. But she gonna be unemployed for a while because long as you keep having her out here on this internet act a dang on fool, no brand deal, no sponsorships, nobody's gonna fight. Just saying. Okay, Brenda, legally, separation does not mean divorce. It can be vacated at any time, usually assisting with custody and other marital situations like franchise, like finances, living arrangements. Okay. Oh, okay. Now, thank you for breaking that down to us. And that's what I just said. Even if I'm legally separated, I still don't. I'm just gonna say for me, I can't talk to nobody else. You've been married for a long time, right? You've been with somebody, right? To me, I would need to fall back. Let me get myself together. Let me get my thoughts together. Let me, breathe. I just don't understand. It's okay if you said, okay, I wanna my divorce is fine. I want to start back dating. That's okay if you want to do that. But it's different strokes for different folks. Me, now, man. Mm-mm. Let me get to know me. Let me get to know single me because I ain't been single in a long time. So I don't even know what I like, what I don't like, what I'm looking for, where I messed up at. Because I'm not gonna say when divorce happens, I'm not gonna say it's all one person's fault, but it could very well be. Some people leave for different reasons. Cheating, AB, outgrew each other. It could be a host of different reasons. So sometimes you need to step back for a moment and get yourself together. And I don't, and us, and we know as grown people, it's not good to talk to nobody when they're fresh out of a marriage, fresh out of a relationship, because you're gonna be rebound cool, rebound cat, rebound eggplant. Not all, well, most of the time. So I don't think it's a good idea for people to do that because the person don't really know what they want. Just saying. Maybe because I'm 57, I feel the same way. Okay. Hey, Jonetta speaks, my tea sipper. Hey, Lorraine. But guys, we just, hey, Tanya, he's got to think out the box here because something ain't clean in the buttermilk. So, like I said, it could be a host of reasons why she's out here on this internet. Because I don't see Angela Reese out here. I don't see Simone out here. I don't see Serena out here. I don't see LeBron James. I don't see Alicia Baumgart out here acting a fool. I see her come out here talking about boxing, and we see her working out. And sometimes when she's at events and things like that, if she's in a relationship, we don't even know because she don't come out here showboating. She don't come out here broadcasting it, putting it on display. So if she's messing around with somebody, Angela Baumgart, we don't know because she don't put it out here. From what I heard, she says she's married to boxing. She's focused on her career. That's what she said, but who knows? Maybe she got a little sneaky link, but she don't put them out here. That's all I'm saying. But see, let me tell y'all something. I think Claressa felt like she needed to get involved with Papoose because I think that was the only maybe famous person she thought she could get with to get her to popping, or who she thought was famous, Remy's husband, that would take the bait. But look at the chart. Go over there on Box and Ego. He did the chart. When she wasn't with Papoose, she was lower. She didn't have that many followers. She didn't have none of that. Soon as she got with Papoose and Remy exposed that Claressa was messing with Pat, then that's when she started to go up here on the internet. Go look it up. Go look it up. She wasn't, we didn't know who she was. We got 60 people in the chat. We should have 60 likes. So why would she give anything? He refused to pay bills, gamble over 20 million, and steady blinded a woman in Cardi's face. Right. And that's why they're not divorced. But that, hey, Miss Dee Dee. He won't part of her business. Now, 21 Savage is married, but he's married for a green card because he is from Canada. So it has been said that he's married. I haven't seen any divorce papers. Hey, committed to the journey. Welcome. She's out of class. F, just a snake. Believe everything. Jake Paul said about her. Yes, about I think he meant her. Yes, but some people are saying that he's racist because he said Claressa should just box. Now let's be fair here. If some people feel that way, okay. But me personally, I don't feel that way. I know he supports Trump, and a lot of Black people support Trump. Okay. Now he does have a lot. He has Black women over there and that's in boxing, right? And Claressa could have been over there, but Lose Records offer her this $3 million sign-on bonus when she could have got double or triple that with MVP if they would have worked on her, got her some brand deals, sponsorship deals, and boxing, she would have had that. But when you jump too fast, because somebody said, I'm going to give you a $3 million sign-on bonus and you're going to make $8 million. But how's she going to get to the $8 million? She was dependent on sponsorships and brand deals that are just not there. They're just not coming. They don't want to tie themselves to this loose cannon who can't conduct herself in a public setting. And I keep telling y'all, it's 3 levels to this. When you at work, you got to work self, right? When you with your girls, you have that self. When you're taking care of business, that you have that. So when I'm taking care of business and trying to network, I'm on my best behavior because that's my money, that's my brand. I'm trying to get to the bag. I'm trying to promote myself. I'm trying to get myself out here. And I can't do that if I'm out here acting like making a fool out of my day self. I can't do that being connected to a married man because a lot of people are conservative. A lot of people are Trump voters, which are very conservative people. They call themselves. And they're all about this family and marriage and all that, right? So when they hear that you out here messing with somebody's husband, ding, 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 red flag, red flag, red flag, flashing. Because they figure if you would stoop this low to go to him with a married man and flaunt him all over this here internet, what else you gonna do? And then you really messed up at that private event for Netflix. No, that wrong place, wrong time, wrong setting. But hey, You're the guac. Ain't nobody tell you nothing. Maybe Papoose, when that money is gone, he gone. You said she would flip on Pap, okay. Yeah, something's wrong. I'm gonna check my email, Linda. Simone had big bank when she took a break. Claressa is almost broke. Now you can tell by her antics, and here she's broke now. I can believe that. She looked a lot happier and healthier when she was with Tony Rich. Yes. Because he didn't let her eat all that junk food like that and all that food. So, like I said, he don't care about her code of ethics. And then some people are saying they wonder why the Boxing Association or the commission is not getting involved and coming out here. I think they're investigating. I think they want to make sure they have all the information before they come out and say something to her. I think the police maybe want to get all the information before they come out and arrest her and have to fingerprint her. I'm not saying she's going to do no time, but she do got to get booked. But she says she has a legal team. Let's see. Legal team still ain't sent 50 Cent over his cease and desist. Ain't sent it over yet. But we're waiting to see. Code of ethics. Let's see what the Olympics say about this. They might have to come get their medals back. You know, you said I don't want her to lose her gold medal. She earned those, but she does need to be sat down for a few months and required to go through counseling. She really doesn't get it. No, she doesn't get it, y'all. All right, Linda, we're gonna talk about the stuff that you sent me at 9:30. But I do want to get into Don Lemon here. Let me get into Don Lemon for a second because I'm pissed off about this, guys. I'm teed off, okay? Really. That we can't get no reparations, but you give these Jan 6 money for what? What are they getting money for? And we're gonna get into K Michelle as well. I have never seen a woman come out here on this internet and say they like to see their husband have sex with other women. But that's for the next live. That's gonna be for the next one. But give me 1 second here. Where's it at? Thank you, Sonia, my mod, for sending me this. This is bad, y'all. Wait. Now, we're going to listen to this. How do they get money and we don't get nothing? Keep hitting that like button. You gave this man is rogue. He don't ask Congress to do shit. He does what he want to do.
I just want you to really listen to me this morning. Because yesterday, the President of the United States stole $1,776,000,000 out of the United States Treasury, and he gave it to the people who attacked the United States Capitol on January 6th. You heard me right. This is akin to just stealing it. He stole it. He didn't ask Congress. He didn't ask you. He sued himself. He settled with himself. He walked out of the courtroom with $1,776,000,000 of your money, and he is giving it to the men and women who beat police officers with flagpoles. hunted Mike Pence, the vice president of the United States, through the halls of Congress. Put a galley in the mall, a symbol of hanging. Took a Confederate flag through the rotunda for the first time in American history. Built a gallows on the National Mall, as I said, the gallows. Now imagine that. What is that but just utter white supremacy, bigotry, and racism? That's all it is. I'm tired of being polite about it. Let's just call it for what it is.
Right.
I want you to listen to me, and I want you to put down your phone for a minute. And I just want you to really listen to me this morning.
Now, guys, how do we feel about this? This is a shame. Now, baby, let me just tell you something. If Obama had did that, baby, all hell would have broke loose. I seen that, Sonya. We're going to talk about it. Hey, Alice. Yeah, make sure y'all spelling y'all cuss words backwards. I was married 19 years, then I divorced him after years. We are better as friends, but we are better apart than married 50 years, and each other's lives works for us. All right. Sometimes you just better as friends, then that's okay. Oh, the photo shoot that she did? I seen that on her page. Okay, you said boxing hands ain't registered. So, Cameron, I'm just asking. So, if a boxer hits a citizen, they won't go to jail? I'm just asking. And welcome. She allowed her man to lead her with her eyes closed. Yes. She has a stomach from all of that eating. Oh, but she says now that you don't need a six-pack to be a boxer. Now, before she was talking about a six-pack. Now, since Alicia Baumgartner has a six-pack and she has let hers go because she's sitting up here eating all type of sweets with her mouth, no spoon or nothing. Just sitting up there with her mouth, eating all type of food. You said she's really blind too? Okay. You said legally separation is normally to protect your access from that day forward. In California, the day you separate, your income is no longer community property. That's the date used to calculate division. Okay. You said PAPOOSE are legal team. She made a post today referencing Alicia, and it said Alicia selling ass because she can't sell tickets. Who puts that out on a platform? See, that's what I said. She has no clue. No respect, no nothing. But I would have told her, at least I can sell mine and it's smell good. How about you? Just think to put that there. At least if I did want to sell it, I could. How about you? Did you sell yours? I think not. I don't think no. Let me not. Just I would have just had to come back and say I would have came back with, I would have gave her, baby, I would have read her down. I would have. Y'all already know. I'm trying to be good here. I'm trying. Audrey, I'm trying. I hope Alicia stays alert and let her attorneys do the work. Yep. Maybe we're going to be seeing something soon. with her, because she needs to get a restraining order on Claressa. It has to be done, guys, because this lady is not going to stop coming for her. Stop trying to, attack her everywhere she sees her. Stop on this internet talking about this and that. And I don't think she got no PR team, because I don't think the PR team or would let her put out stuff like this. I don't even think Salida Records or Lost Records even cares about what she does, because if they did, they wouldn't let her put this stuff out here, because y'all represent her. So it's not only bad for y'all, for her, it's bad for y'all, because y'all represent her. He said, time to exempt on those taxes. I heard that. She's jealous because she was on DDG stream. Yes. They're fighting in Congress to take him to court. Okay. Something has to be done about him. She's jealous of all women. I saw her on his stream. Yes. She's so lame. Sitting at the airport chewing like a cow. She could never be like Alicia. Mike Tyson, a man on a plane, and he was able to still fight. Now they said, now I keep hearing different mixed things about that. Some people say that didn't happen. Some people said that it was done in the ring. So I'm hearing mixed. Now, if Tyson did that and they still let him fight, then that is a problem to me. Now, other people can feel different. She doesn't have a PR team. Just ridiculous. Papoose won't let her have anyone. He wants all the money. Yes. Yep. So I don't think there's no PR team or anything. I don't think Lost Records or Solido Promotions cares what she does. Maybe they have tried to say something to her. Maybe she didn't cuss them out. But as a Solido Promotions and Lost Record, I wouldn't have her, tearing down my brand for her behavior. I would. Yeah, Mike Tyson did bite off Holyfield's ear in the ring. Did he get suspended? I think he got suspended. Or didn't he get suspended or something with his license? I'm gonna show y'all this last thing I have up here. Baby, they own it with Claressa. Now this one comedian that's on YouTube. Not YouTube. She's on Instagram and TikTok. Baby. She got a book she done put up here called The Happy Side Piece. Now you know this bad. The Happy Side Piece.
Forget to come and pick.
The Happy Side Piece. Mm, mm, mm. She said, Claressa, you're the happiest side piece ever. Book coming soon. Woo! Baby. This woman here, I really wish okay, Mike Tyson was suspended and license was revoked. Okay, there we go. I really wish that she maybe should talk to Simone Bill, and for her mental health, go get some assistant help. She needs to get off this internet, because this internet is tearing her down piece by piece. Because she can't slap everybody who say that she would have married men. She can't do that. Because everybody gonna sue her. Everybody said it, they would sue her. Even what's his name? That played for the Panthers. He got his own podcast with them funny clothes on, the dreads. What is his name? What is his name? What's his name? He's smoking the cigar with the funny bow ties on. Cam Newton. He said, baby, he said, if she would have even tapped my face, he said it would have been like she knocked him into the next room. He said he would sue the socks off of her. Him and his co-host said it. They said, baby, she would have touched me. Cam said he would have flew into the next room. He said he would sue Claressa's socks off of her. The other one said he would be like little Ezell on Friday. I falling, or my neck in my back. He said, honey, he said, baby, she would have been paying them. They said they don't care what nobody say. They said, baby, they would have be passed out. You know, it's not gonna end well for her. She's crashing out. You can see it in her face. And they got her with these little knockoff brands. What is those sponsorship? What did she do? She went to some knockoff wrestling thing that I showed y'all. They can't even get her in a name in any name brand thing. But she said, "Oh, I got a lot of stuff coming up." What is the lot of stuff you got coming up? You thought they did something for you by putting you in the little knockoff WWE thing? Girl, anybody could have got that. They probably passed it up. Ezell, yes. You said she's really delusional. She's going around acting like she didn't slap AB and acting like the victim. Yes. Let her keep on putting this shit out here on this internet. Baby, I think the lawyers, they just collecting more and more evidence on her. Now you saying Alicia selling butt. So that's defamation. How do you know Alicia selling butt? That woman ain't never said out. She said you let her selling butt. What she said about you was true. And she even gave you some props. You are with the married man. What did she say about you that's not true? Let's see. All right, guys, we've been here for an hour and a half, an hour and 44 minutes. Claressa told someone in her live she has a fight coming up in July. Well, she got a fight coming up in July, and she have she started working out or training? Because she can't be eating that rice and stuff. Just saying. 69 likes and 50 in the chat. Thank you, Glenda. All right, guys. Remember, if you're new to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. Make sure you're liking the video, commenting on the video, and sharing the video. We're trying to grow over here. And if you didn't hit the like button on your way in, please hit it on your way out. And I will see you guys at 9:30. Okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. But I will see you at 9:30. Good night. Good
Yeah. I'm spilling all the secrets. Watch the gossip flow. My cup's overflowing. Got the world as a no. When I drop the T, it's like a fire ignites. True serve hot, taking my game to new heights. Pour it out, let the drama unfold. Drop the T, yeah, that's my mission. Yeah, watch it spill. I'm the one with the vision. Yeah, right in my veins. Keep the vibes alive. When I drop the T, that's when we fly. Whispers in the dark, I'm the voice in your head. Yeah. Telling all the stories that the scared never said. Got the crowd hype. When I talk, they all lean, cause I'm that hype. Machine, know what I mean. Hold your cups high, feel that energy rise. Yeah, that's my mission. Yeah. Watch it spill. I'm the one with the vision. Yeah. Like a lot of things, keep the vibes alive. When I drop the T, that's when we so let it spill and let the world see. Yeah. When I'm on the track, I'm setting you free.
All right. See you at 9:30.